All right, for number 1 of the study guide, which of the following equations is equivalent to this one? So these don't look completely solved, so I'm just going to start by simplifying. This is the distributive property. Draw my line. 2 times 5m is 10m. 2 times 4 is plus 8. And then I have 7m minus m. None of these look like that, so I'm going to, oh look, 10m plus 8 is right here. 10m plus 8 is right here. Good. So then, if I just look at this side, 7m minus m is 6m. So it looks like B would be my answer. Which equation, number 2, is equivalent to this one? So again, none of these are solved all the way. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my line with the distributive property. So I have 7 plus 3x, and then 3 times 4 is plus 12 equals 10. I have all my equals 10s here. I have 3x, but then these are 10x, so I'm going to cross those out. I can then combine like terms. 7 plus 12 is 19. So it looks like that would be B. Number 3, exponent rules. So remember, when you're multiplying exponents, you can add the exponents, keep the base. So 2 plus negative 4 is equal to negative 2. So I have 3 to the negative 2 on the top and 3 squared on the bottom. When you're dividing, you subtract the exponents. So negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. So I have 3 to the negative 4th. But then, of course, that's a negative exponent, so I need to cross the line, change the sign. I have 3 to the 4th. So I can cross out A and B, and I just need to figure out, is 3 to the 4th 12, or is 3 to the 4th 81? Well, 3 times 4 is 12, so I know that's not the answer. So D would have to be my answer. Number 4, which of the following equations is equivalent? Again, I'm going to distribute. 3 times 4x is 12x. 3 times negative 9 is negative 27 equals 28. 12x minus 27 equals 28 would be C. Number 5, which value of x satisfies the equation? So what I would do is you could either substitute each value in for x and see which one gives you negative 18, or you can solve this equation. So 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 7 is 21 equals negative 18. I'm going to subtract 21 from both sides. 3x is equal to negative 18 minus 21 is negative 39. Divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to negative 13. D. Number 3, which equation is equivalent? So this is like a negative 1 here. So I'm going to multiply. Negative 1 times 5 is negative 5. Negative 1 times negative x is positive x. Equals 5 minus x. So then if I add 5 to both sides, oh, wait, negative 5 plus x, here's negative 5 plus x, equals 5 minus x. Looks like B. So always check your answer choices before you do too much extra work. Number 7, which equation is equivalent? Again, so I'm going to distribute. 3 times 2 is 6m. 3 times 7 is 21. Equals negative 5 times 6 is negative 30. Negative 5 times m is negative 5m. 6m plus 21, so I can cross these two out. And then negative 30 minus 5m would be D. Number 8, which equation has infinite solutions? So remember, when we're looking at infinite solutions, we want the same number of variables and the same constant. So on this side here, after I distribute, I get 7 minus 28x plus 3x equals 7. There are 28, 29, 30, 31 x's on this side, 0 x's on this side. So that can't be infinite solutions. It's not the same variables on both sides. I have 10 minus 20x plus 4x equals 10. Again, I have negative 16x's on this side, none on this side, so that can't be it. This one, if I distribute, I have 16 minus 16x plus 16x equals 9. Negative 16x plus 16x is 0. So I have no x's on this side, none on this side. So that could be it. But then I have 16 here and 9 here. Not the same constant. So that's not infinite solutions either. So this one, when I distribute, I get 18 minus 12x plus 12x equals 18. Negative 12x plus 12x is 0. 0x is on this side, 0 on this side. 18 is equal to 18. So D is our answer because I have the same number of variables and the same constant. Which of the following is equivalent? So if I do negative 20x divided by 2, I get negative 10x minus x equals 1. Negative 10x minus x is negative 11x equals 1, which looks like A is our answer. Which equation is equivalent? Again, if I distribute, I get 3x minus 15 equals 4x. 3x minus 15 equals 4x is C. Which of the following equations has no solution? So if I'm looking for no solution, I want the same number of variables and a different constant. So here I have 7x minus 3x is 4x. 4x is on this side, 0x is on that side. It's not the same number of variables. Again, 7x minus 3x is 4x. No variables on this side. It's got to be the same. If I distribute here, I get 6x. I'm going to do this over here. 6x minus 12 is equal to 6x minus 12. Same number of variables, same constant. So that would be infinite. So then if I look here, I get 6x minus 12 equals 6x plus 12. Same variables, different constant. Negative 12 is different from positive 12. So D is your answer. Number 12, based on the equation, which of the following is a valid statement? So we need to figure out what's the solution. So let's solve this equation first. So if I distribute, I get 6 minus 8 plus 2x. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Negative 2 times x is positive 2x. Plus 3x equals 5x minus 2. If I combine like terms, 6 minus 8 is negative 2. 2x plus 3x is 5x equals 5x minus 2. Well, if I look at this, I have positive 5x, that's the same variables. Negative 2, same constant. So it looks like any real number, meaning there are infinite solutions. This one would be no solution, and then these are both one solution. Number 13, select all equations that do not have a solution. So again, no solution, I'm looking for the same variables, different constant. Different variables for this one. 8x plus 4x is 10x, nothing on this side, so that's not no solution. I have 6x here, I have 4x plus 2x is 6x here. So 6x plus 2, and this is 6x plus 2, so that would be infinite solutions. 4x minus 8x is negative 4x minus 3, and this would be negative 4x plus 6. So that would be no solution because I have negative 4x on both sides. Constants are different. This one, I have 5x here, negative 5x here. So different number of variables, which means no solution. And then here, 12x minus 5x would be 7x minus 3. And then here I have 7x. 9 minus 6 is plus 3. So same number of variables, different constant would be no solution. So your answer is C and E for this one. Number 14, which equation is equivalent? So I can combine like terms. I get 10x minus 3 equals 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 3x. So 10x minus 3, 3x plus 9. Your answer would be C. Number 15, solve the given equation for x. So the first thing I would do is subtract 3 from both sides. So x divided by 9 is equal to 11, 10, 9, 8. Now the inverse of dividing by 9 is multiplying by 9. So x would have to equal to 72. You could also plug all these in and check. The length of a rectangle is 3 times the width. The perimeter is 72 feet. What is the width of the rectangle? So here's my rectangle. We don't know the width, so I'm going to put W for that. I know that the length is 3 times the width, so the length is going to be 3 times W. To find the perimeter, I know that I add up all the sides. So 3W plus W plus 3W plus W is 72 because that's the perimeter. 3 and 3 is 6. W plus W is 2W equals 72. 6W plus 2W is 8W equals 72. Divide both sides by 8. W is equal to 9. So again, I knew that because I know the perimeter is adding up all the sides. 17, which value of x satisfies the equation? Well, since we're dividing this whole thing, the first thing to solve this is to multiply both sides by 4. So you get 2x minus 6 is equal to 80. Now I'm going to add 6 to both sides. 2x is equal to 86. Divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 43. Boom. Last, the world's smallest guitar measures this. What is the O in scientific notation? So we want to move the decimal so there's one number to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. It's a really small number, so it's going to be the -5th power.